Hello everyone, welcome to the KonnectzIT platform. So in this particular video, we'll be learning a little bit more about the add-on application that we have inside KonnectzIT, which is called condition application. So to understand that application, the trigger in this particular Connect is going to be JotForm, which is a webhook application, and the action wherein we are going to display the results will be the Google Sheets over here. So what exactly we are going to do in this connect is the leads which are generated from the jot form. We have a form here which is called company profile. So we are going to segregate the leads on the basis of the company they belong to. And we are going to display them separately onto the two Google Sheets. As you can see, the first one I have company A. The second one I have here as company B. So we are going to do that via KonnectzIT. So we are going to see a step-by-step tutorial how to do that. So first of all, we have to start with the authorization of applications first. Since JotForm is basically a webhook application, we needn't have to authorize it. We can directly place the URL at the desired spot. So we will start with the authorization of Google Sheets first here. So I'm going to add an account. So Google Sheets basically needs an OAuth-based configuration. Once I give the permissions to Google Sheet to access the data, the authorization of Google Sheet will be finished here. So first of all, I have to choose a respective account. I'm going to click here on continue. And yes, as you can see, the authorization of Google Sheet is finished now. Now it's a perfect time to go and click on Create Connect, which will take us to the Visual Flow Builder, where we'll be working on our Connect here. So right here, we are going to name our Connect. So since the trigger is short form, the add-on application in between, we'll be using the condition app. And finally, we are going to display the results onto the Google Sheets. So now we will drag and drop the trigger, which is jot form here. So as I was telling, it's a webhook application. We first have to choose the trigger, that is new response. We have to copy the URL and we have to follow the instructions which are given over here with every webhook application. So since I've copied the URL, I will directly go to the jot form. So this is the respective form that I want to work on. I have to click here on edit form. So this is how the form basically looks like, which has, it's a very simple form, which has the name field, the email, phone number, and finally on the basis of what we are going to segregate. So inside this, if I show you, I have an option which is called company A and company B. So basically I'm going to segregate the leads onto this basis of the company here. So this is how basically the form looks like. Next, I'm going to the settings here. Then here at the integration section, then I have to go to the webhook. I will edit the integration and paste the URL over here. Now I'm just going to click on complete integration. So yes, as you can see, we have successfully placed the URL at the desired spot. Now I'm going to go to publish. So this is where, this is the link that will take me to the form. So as you can see, this is the form. Before I fill the form, I need to just click here on capture webhook response so that the jot form basically captures the response when I'm filling it over there in this particular form. So I will just fill it. So right now, to illustrate this particular demo, I will take it as company A. So I'm going to submit the response. So I have submitted the response over here. In a few seconds, we'll be getting the response. So yes, as you can see, we have got the response here. This is the name that we have inside this, which says Sangita Simaria with the email ID and the phone number, which is here, and the company that the particular person belongs to. So now next thing that we are going to do is we are going to place the condition application on which we are going to work. So this is what we have here. So the field that we have to map here is the company field. I'm going to map it over here. I'm inside the condition app. I'm going to map the first field, that is the company field, and inside that we are going, we have a lot of options here. So since we have to compare first parameter with the second parameter and whether they are equal, we are going to use a function which is called equal to inside the condition app. And now inside this, I'm going to just Managed to write company A here because I want to compare the first parameter, which is company, to the company A. Now I just pressed enter. Okay, and now I'm just going to validate the condition application. So yes, as you can see, it has been validated successfully. Now the next thing that I'm going to do here is I'm going to place the action, which is Google Sheets here. So first I have to choose a required account, then the action that we have to perform, which is called create the spreadsheet row, the required spreadsheet, and also I'm going to choose the spreadsheet that we have. So since I'm working with the company A, I have chosen as a company A spreadsheet. So now I'm just going to map the required fields. So it's as simple. The first thing I have to map first name, last name, the email ID, then I have the phone number and also the company name over here. So now I'm just going to click on test and review. So yes, as you can see, the data has been successfully sent to the Google Sheet. So this particular connect means if the lead belongs to the company A, then I'm going to get the information of the lead onto this particular sheet like this. So now the next thing that we have to do here is also we have to segregate the people or the leads who belong to the company B. So for that, I will have to place another condition up over here. So the same thing that I'm going to do is again, I'm going to map this company field over here inside the condition app. Again, comparing the two parameters here using the condition application and equal to function. It's just that the difference here is initially in the condition first, I had mentioned company A. Now I'm going to mention something as company B here. And now that's it. I have to press enter and click here on OK. Now I'm going to validate this particular condition. So this particular condition has also been validated. Now to display the results of the second condition app, again, I have to drag and drop the Google Sheets over here. The same process, again, we have to choose the respective account. Then we have the action which is performing, which is called create spreadsheet row, the respective spreadsheet and the sheet that we have to use. So now since I'm segregating the leads of the company B, I'm going to use this sheet which is company B over here. Now again, I'm just going to map the required fields. Then we have here the email ID, the phone number, and finally the company. So now I'm just going to click on test and review. So yes, as you can see, the data has been successfully sent to the Google Sheet also. So now it's a perfect time to click on publish the connect. So this is the connect that we had. We have successfully published it over here, as you can see. Now, if you go to the Google Sheets, this is how we have got. So this is basically the test data. So I will just delete it, and because I'll show you how this particular connect works. So now as you can see, it's all blank. We will fill the application form that we have over here. So going and filling the form once again. So the second lead that we have here is Rupal. Then again, we are just going to mention here that Rupal belongs to the company A. I'm going to submit this form. One more form that I'm going to submit is for the company B over here with a different name, which is Mary. Now here in place of company A, I'm going to mention company B so that I segregate between the first and the second lead, which I have just submitted. So now if we go and check it over here, as you can see, Rupal, which belongs to the company A, has been come here. And Mary, who belongs to the company B, has been segregated onto the second sheet. So similarly, you can add many leads to segregate basically the leads on the basis of their company using the condition app that I have just shown here. Similarly, if we have 3 or 4 parameters, we can just map it to the next condition application. So that's how we have the condition I've been working here to segregate the leads. I hope you like this tutorial. Thank you so much.